I'm in your service. My blade is yours.
You're awake now, sleeping kitten?
You cannot stop the people and their true queen!
Focus your mind. Stay with me.
Hey there, stranger. You here for work?
Fair enough. Work here is hard, but it's good, honest work. At least, working the forge is honest. Don't know about running it. I'm the foreman. I try to make sure the steel is forged on schedule, and that the workers are cared for. At least a little. Look, I do my best. The canonry of the Forge Master, they don't care much for us grunts. And they've no love for the Wood Elves and Khajiit. Sometimes I think they see him as work animals. Malani and Kandalan are business-minded. They see everything in the bottom line. I just try to make the work as bearable as possible. No, not at all. Good workers are good workers. Doesn't matter if they've got fur or can't change a torch. They deserve to be treated right, and I aim to do that best I can.
I have little time to waste.
You looking for work? Good luck, friend. Only job I could find. And I have to work with furballs and shorties. My mother would be so ashamed.
Have you been up by Esduin? I was working with that Tellinger fellow as one of his students. I had to leave. That mage is unstable, if you ask me. Not worth the trouble.
You looking for work? Good.
Engineer's a good foreman, but she's Altmer. She doesn't know what it's like. Low wages, grueling hours, dangerous working conditions. Last week, 3 bowsmen were mangled trying to load a boat. This one doesn't know how much longer he can take it. Kandalin and Milani don't seem to give a damn, that's for sure. Engineer argues with them, but they don't listen. Dark Moon take them.
The Cannon Reeve is inside, near the forge. She is trapped. Aye. Come, my friend. For Fistale. For the Queen. Let's take her out quickly. Be done with this place.
Ready to write the next chapter of our tale?
You are under arrest, Cannon Reeve, for treason against the Queen.
The only queen I serve is the Veiled Queen.
This is fine, traitor. We could use the exercise. Finished here. Raz can't stand the stink of the forge anymore. Razumdar wants to say that. You're right. Razni, I will read.
Is Milani dead? Yes? Maybe now I can earn a living wage. Doubtful on this island. But it must be better than before, right?
Versil Thalen now here. Is any place in Auradon safe?
Bad enough I'm stuck on this garden of an island, but working alongside Khajiit? Terrible, mangy, rotten creatures. I bet their meat tastes as bad as they smell.
Leave me be, stranger. I'm a very busy man. The foreman has me working all the time. Things were much better when my cousin was still alive. Leave me be, stranger. The foreman has me working all the time. Things were much better when my...
I hope to be done here soon.
I didn't know they were with the Heritors. I support the Queen. Some of my best friends are Khajiit.
Have you been up by Esduin? I was working with that Tellinger fellow as one of his students. I had to leave. That may...
This is taking forever.
So much death. But perhaps now, Mathisen will see a brighter day.
Get out of town while you can. I am. Get out of town while you can.
Yes, I'm still open. At least as long as I have inventory.
Well, this is going to set back the order for First Hold. The High Kinsman will not be happy. Maybe I can supplement the order with some product from Greenwater.
If you're looking for work, there's better to be had elsewhere. The forge is suited for the lesser races, particularly those cats. Almost hate to see the Bosmer work the forge. Myr should stick by Myr.
What would you ask of me? people don't like the bustle of cities, but I come from a big family, so it reminds me of home. Load off at the inn. I guess this is a fight now. Hope we find something interesting today. Here. Thanks for asking. Beck, I hope you're watching. Easy! Let your magicka recover! Fan out!
us.
I'm in your service.
You're alive. That's wonderful. Can we talk? You're a real live person, aren't you? I thought I was all alone out here. I bet you came from that city over there. Could you help me, please? I'm a projection, silly. My brother and I are part of the Mages Guild expedition. Well, freelancers, really. We got separated from the others as soon as we arrived in Cold Harbor. But we're not slacking off. We're investigating this old library. We drew straws and I wound up on watch duty. But when I saw Daedra seal the entrance, I found another way inside. To rescue my brother, you know. But now I'm trapped too. There's a lot of magical projection stuff in here, that's how I'm talking to you. The Mages Guild gathered a team of the best dungeon delvers from across the 3 alliances. Members of the Undaunted, just in case they ran into any ruins or relics. My brother went into the old library with a couple of other treasure hunters.
You got it. Look, my brother's the expert, but I think the Daedra are using the projection lenses to spy on the people trapped in the library. As long as the lenses are active, the doors won't open. I'm thinking sabotage is in order.
That's my thought. I'll provide whatever help I can from in here. I can tell you this. One of the other scholars, she called this place the Library of Dusk. Couldn't wait to start exploring. Please hurry. Whatever the Daedra want, it can't be good.
You look like a sturdy one. Should I treat you to my...
Torches!
Well.
Look! Intruders! I want that!
Is this working? Can you see me? I'll try to show you what's going on inside the library while you smash those lenses. Here goes. Did you see that? I'll make some adjustments while you search for the next lens.
What do you say to some celebratory sweets?
Moloch Ball will reward me when I add you to his army.
I'd much rather speak to you in person. I just don't trust these magical projections. Any number of Daedra could be watching. It's working. I switched the widgets with the gadgets, and that seemed to do the trick. Now let's see if I can get a view into the other part of the library. That was unexpected. I must be doing something wrong. I'll give it one more try while you hunt down the last lens. I'd much rather speak to you.
Moloch Ball will reward her.
Alright, I think I made the proper adjustments. Now, let's see if I can spot my brother.
Lady Laurent, we need to get out of here. This place is a trap. Young Raynor has already been caught in its spell.
Oh, Tallinger, let's just stay here, you and I, forever.
No, the glamour has taken you as well.
Come, my dear. Let us find a quiet corner among all these beautiful books.
She's lost. Damn! I need to escape before I also succumb to the spell. I'll leave them a note in case the effects wear off.
A spell? Why haven't I been affected? Wait, I just heard the door unlock. It should be safe now. Come meet me in the gallery at the top of the ruins. Raynor! Raynor! He can't hear me. Why can't he hear me? Raynor! I can see Raynor through this observation window, but he can't hear me. It must be the spell. And I bet the spell didn't affect me because I'm not attuned to whatever catalyst controls the Magicka matrix. You know, the spell web. A pretty elegant trap, really. I think the spell's catalyst has something to do with an interest in knowledge.
I'd be insulted, but what can I say? I'm in this for adventure, not scholarly pursuits. And thanks, by the way.
The spell seems to be a combination of glamours and illusions. It snared my brother and the other scholarly types. Anyway, we can't leave them like that. We have to snap them out of it. I always have a plan. It requires you to get down there and talk some sense into them. I'll make sure the Daedra don't lock us in here again. Just find me if Raynor gives you any trouble. And be careful. Illusion magic can be tricky.
Sure, but there may be other spells active down there. Take a look at the observation windows and remember the details of each holding cell. The Daedra must be keeping those notes for some reason, and I believe in always being prepared.
What do you want, ugly? Ha! Is that right? Well then, sounds to me like you could be one of the Undaunted. A league of like-minded adventurers. Every one of us eager for riches and glory. Sound like anyone you know? So, what do you say? Think you can be one of the Undaunted? Are you sure? You'll have to fight the largest, meanest monsters in Tamriel. It's not for the weak of heart. Then welcome. I think you'll fit right in. Once you prove yourself, of course. All you have to do is find a cave named Spindleclutch. The one full of bloodthirsty spiders. If you can handle that, return to me here, and we'll make it official.
Hold your horses. I'll get to you in a moment. If you're in a hurry, head over to the bar and talk to Filane. He'd be happy.
You're back. What happened? I thought I heard some noise upstairs. But you don't look any worse for the wear. Did you let that snake Levesque live? Martine the merchant? We need to know everything. Get inside Larano's manor. Look for anything that can shed light on what they're planning. I'll stay here and keep an eye on Levesque, so take anything you find straight to Captain Erison.
I swear, it seems like there's always something going on around here, but I never have a clue as to what it is. What? Kill the intruder!
Ah, very nice. Good to settle my old bones for a bit.
Help me out, will you?
out of trouble and we'll get along just fine.
A divergence point. Ha!
Fool! Your interference will not be tolerated!
A most gratifying resolution for the Knights of the King.
Most of the royal family is safe, but his lordship is brave and stubborn. He refuses to leave the throne room. I need more information to convince him of the danger he's in. His lordship. Keep this quiet, or we'll never find the assassins in time. Divines help us if the king is killed. It could I've taken every precaution to protect the royal family, but the king refuses to lay low. We need to find those assassins. Good. Talk to Sisana Atabas. She oversees the docks. Tell her what you discovered and she'll help in any way she can. Now hurry. The king's life is in danger.
Honor and steel. In the name of the king.
What do you say we try some of the local fare? I'm famished. Some people don't like the bustle of cities, but I come from a big family, so it reminds me of home.
Assassins tried to kill the High King. They murdered Queen Gerhild.
You would have me spread my forces across the realm to search for nightmares you dredged up from a bottle?
It's not!
Or should I say, the whispers of eastern vipers tickling your ears?
But Mother!
Enough! Then next you come before me to vomit up your counsel. Make sure it doesn't stink of treason.
Damn the man. Damn the man. He wouldn't let me get a word in edgewise. Mother always knew how to talk to him. Honestly, I remember a time when...
Saw a bat hanging from a tree.
Lucky Mog passed along your message. I would have hated to miss all this mud.
Why does the Princess of Solitude grace my humble hall with her royal presence? Are you here on behalf of the High King?
I've come to warn you, Jarl Redharn.
Warn me? I already received orders from your father. What more is there to say?
Orders?
Right. But you need to prepare the hold's defenses.
I miss
And what must we defend ourselves against this time? More urns and fetishes?
With a hint Please, Jarl Redharn, let my friend explain. The threat to our holds is worse than you can imagine.
Go ahead and explain the situation to the Jarl. I'll stand back here and try to look friendly.
Haven't seen the Princess of Solitude in a while. Funny, from what I've heard recently. I expected someone a little more drunk. Oh, no disrespect intended, but her reputation precedes her, and that's all I'll say about that matter. Now, if you're going to speak to the Jarl, you better get to it. He's not as patient as the High King.
You're not the subject of this realm, and that woman with you. She's the Giantess of the East. The High King warned us to beware of packed spies. If Princess Svanna trusts you, however, you have my ear. Tell me about this threat. We're not Daedra worshippers. Our blood's hot enough to boil a blizzard, and we've got more pressing concerns than some northern squall. We received Svargrim's orders, promptly ignored them, and immediately ran afoul of a gaggle of reachmen. The High King sent a royal decree, said to leave any strange objects or fetishes we spotted around the hold alone. They were dangerous, he said. Just so happens we found a few. I had my soldiers destroy them. That's when we encountered the reachmen. The barbarians reacted poorly when we destroyed the strange witch sticks. We beat them back and chased them into the nearby barrow. But that was the last I heard from my soldiers. Since you dealt with this before, would you investigate the barrow? If I were... They were tall, really? Last I heard, the princess was more interested in... She was taken. If I were a few years younger, and had more... They were tall, really?
I knew the Jarl would be reasonable, and it was good to hear my father has finally taken action. If he sent orders about the witch pikes, he at least heard some of what I said. Go check on the barrow. I need to tell the Jarl about my mother.
You know what I hate about Nord Barrows? Draugr. Let's make this quick. The servants of the ancient dragon priests, awakened from death by magic or a curse or some such. They're known to haunt barrows and sometimes appear in the halls of the dead. They're tougher and smarter than typical zombies, so be on your guard.
Sometimes it's safer to wander the wilds than live in towns. That's why I'm buying and selling goods out here.
See that mound? That's the barrow. The entrance will be down below.
Keep back! The barrow is unsafe.
Jarl Redharn sent us. What happened here?
Reachmen. Let's talk if you want details.